And I'm glad if you don't get emotional about this. I'm sorry if I get emotional. I actually had family members who died in the Holocaust because of lies like the ones that are being told on this stage. And fuck you if you don't think that's a big deal.
It is a fucking big deal.
No, Zach.
You know what?
So Zach,
Respectful.
look, don't give him a way out because he'll run on you, and that's how they call the police. This is what they do. The Karen shit come in, right? Not to say he gonna do that right now, but so Zach. So you saying you don't
Irrelevant phone. I'm
believe
not
Zach?
fucking calling the police on you. Come on, you do better than that.
Zach, look, I mean, I was just speaking in general. It's
Exactly.
Clubhouse, right? So
Don't
Zach,
play the
listen to me,
game.
Zach. How you doing, first of all, my brother? I like your name. I
I'm
got a
doing all right.
brother named Zach, right? Um, you don't think that, and I'm gonna be real. I'm not. I don't have a problem with it. I don't think nothing wrong with the Jewish community being in the position they in the world. So you
You want
don't
to see the
think you
position we're in?
got?
Look at the chat. Look how many people in the chat are saying the
Fuck
Holocaust
them
is
in the
fake
chat.
right now.
Zach.
That's the fucking position.
Listen, the Holocaust was a horrible thing. The Holocaust definitely happened, but we're not here to talk about that because we don't represent the lightning bolt. That ain't what we represent. So
That is decent of you to say.
yeah, we don't represent that. Maybe you can go like, create a room, see if they're gonna pull up, then y'all can talk about that. But that's not. I don't think you have an issue with us when it comes to the Holocaust, right? You don't have that with us, right?
I have that with a lot of people in the chat, right? Like a lot of people in your room evidently believe the Holocaust is made up or the Holocaust was justified or we should go kill Jews. Had a bunch of people in the chat say if they met me in real life, they
Well,
would try and hurt me. There's a lot of fucking ignorant
hold
shit
on,
going
who?
on in this room.
Point one out. Give me a name, my brother.
Look at the chat.
Cause
You
we
scroll
can
up. Here, 1 second. I'll find a
give
bunch.
give me a name. Let's.
100. Zach, you ignoring the fact that there are a lot of black people who talk to other black people and say I'm a Israelite or I'm a Muslim and you can meet me outside and let's have beef. We're not talking about that. We know they got smoke for you, Zach. We got smoke for each other. You know damn well we got smoke for each other, right, Zach?
All right, here we go. We got one guy
That's
right here
that
that
Karen.
says the Holocaust is nothing compared to what happened in the Congo and elsewhere. So we agree you bring somebody up, you can do that back and forth. I'm not gonna do that with you because I'm not gonna say the Holocaust didn't happen and it was a tragedy as it was is things that
That's
happened to
very,
my
very big of you not to bring a Holocaust denier on stage. That takes a lot of character.
yeah,
Hollywood,
right, because
why don't you
that's
bring
not what I'm
That
talking
was
about is that
condescending like a mug.
let's just why don't you
no,
bring
it's look,
brother
y'all can't
Zach
listen,
that has
Zach.
some
Look, we
country?
ain't the only trolls.
Get out. Don't let them
One
get to your
troll
body.
can spot another troll,
Fuck
and
this
it's
white
cool.
asshole.
Nah, we ain't gonna do that either because see, y'all
Yeah.
got to stop doing that because the minute we
Control
do
your
that, then
emotions,
we
please.
disqualify out of the game. Like, well, why we didn't? Well, we got this, yeah, but we did that, and because of that, they put us over here. I used to be the same way. If Digital Pit Boss in here, he'll tell you I was a hothead. Zach, are you telling me that the Jewish people as a whole uh, don't control a lot of the financial business in the world?
No,
And I don't think nothing's wrong
black
with it.
people as a whole aren't criminals or any kind of like theory that
No,
people
we
have about
definitely
black.
have black
You don't
criminals,
speak
It's
Zach.
a
about a
yes or
community as a
no
whole like that.
question,
There are a
motherfucker.
lot of
Zach,
so
we
no.
definitely
Answer
have
is
black
no. There are a lot
criminals,
of
bro.
successful Jewish people. The Jewish people do not
Yes,
control
we
the
do.
media and the banks. That's a bigoted lie.
Okay, so Zach,
Just like black
all right,
people
well,
aren't criminals.
fuck, it. Zach, we're gonna eliminate the banks. Let's eliminate the banks. I know how to do. I know what I'm
I
doing.
work in crypto. I'm all down to eliminate the banks. Fuck the banks.
We eliminate the banks. The Jewish people don't control the banks. Eliminate that. And overall business, are you telling me that the Jewish people, and it's nothing wrong with it,
Jewish people
right?
don't control business in America. There are a lot of successful Jews. I'm
Not
one of them.
all the
That doesn't
business,
mean that Jewish people
but a
control
large
fucking business.
majority.
That's an ignorant statement. And you keep saying this ignorant
So you
statement
saying
again
a
and again
large
like it's a fact.
majority of the businesses aren't controlled by the Jewish people?
A majority of businesses in America are not controlled by Jewish people. That's preposterous.
How much
Okay,
money
all right.
per
Look,
capita
can I ask some?
is funded and
The
sent to
ruthless
Israel
child.
per Zach?
Let
I
Gorilla
know
get
that.
in there.
How much money is sent to Israel and South Africa from the United States?
I don't have that exact number.
It's $500 per capita. Probably about 10 years ago, it's probably up to like 700 per person. So in Israeli, they are funded by the United States government. They have 100% access to our military.
What does that mean?
Excuse me?
What does it mean that Israel has 100% access to our military? I don't know what the fuck that means. That sounds completely wrong.
Well, as a political scientist from the University of California, Berkeley.
CBMs, do they have access to all of our bombers? Like, that's just a completely
Yes.
ridiculous statement. You're not.
No, it's not a
talking
ridiculous statement. You just don't want to accept the fact that Alameda County spends over $350 million in arms for weapons of destruction.
Yes, we
and
support
they
Israel
and
financially.
they
I agree with you.
and we loan those out, particularly to Israel and South Africa and other European UK nations, correct?
And NATO, yeah, of course.
All right. So
Yo,
with just saying that, don't you think that not just black people, but don't you think that Native Americans and people who, Latinos would have a big problem with everything that's been purchased west of the Mississippi? Don't you think those Native people would be up in arms about this type of,
Why should they be up in
fact?
arms? It's an ally of the United States. We provide aid to them. What the fuck does this have to
That's
do with
not. That's
ethnicity?
not.
You're making this into a racial thing when it's not.
No, it's not.
That's fucking.
It's just a fact.
Yeah, go ahead, Gorilla.
all right. Just a quick question, Zach. What is the ethnic background of the richest Haitian?
Sorry, what? What is the ethnic background of the richest nation? I think
Haitian
that
person in
nation.
Haiti.
Oh, I have no idea. Why would I know?
Jewish. What's the background of the richest person in Jamaica?
You're gonna say all these people are Jewish. I have no idea if that's true or not.
Yeah,
That
yeah. Listen,
sounds
I mean,
unlikely.
anybody here can fact check me. The Bahamas, the Barbados, Brazil, etc., etc. Now, mind you, in Haiti there are 12
How
million
about the
people.
richest person in America? Is that person Jewish?
Hold on, Zach. Hold on, Zach. In Haiti, there are 12 million people. There are less than 2,000 Jewish people, but the only billionaire in Haiti happens to be Jewish. Can you explain to me how that?
I don't know. How do he make his money? You explain that to me.
He
And
he
so what?
actually
So what if that's fucking
here's
true?
what
There's
what's
one
interesting.
Bitcoin.
billionaire in Haiti. It's a Jewish guy.
No,
What the fuck does that have to do with the
here
Jewish
here's
people?
here's
You are equating one
hold on,
guy or a
hold
couple
on,
of guys who are
hold
successful
on.
to a whole
Zach,
ethnicity, which
Zach,
is fucking
Zach,
bigoted.
Zach. I like this. This is what's crazy, right? So Wack points out Jewish dominance in the realm of business. And again, if I don't understand how that's bigoted, like you compared people comparing Jewish
If you want to
success
say
in
Jewish
business.
people on average do
Hold
well
on,
in
Zach,
business,
Zach,
I'll
Zach.
agree with you.
If I could land, it would be amazing,
You
right?
have to, yeah,
All
you
the
have to let him
entertainers
land.
don't bite. Your contracts will be
Right,
up.
Come on, you
right.
guys. It's a one mic policy. One mic.
So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it very simply, right? The idea, the notion that comparing Jewish success in business to the stereotype of black criminality is the equivalent is insane, right? There's nothing bad about being successful in business.
No,
That's an
that's the model
amazing
minority
thing.
myth. You're wrong. It is bad also.
Hold on, man. If only I could speak, that would be amazing, right? Now, when we deal with criminality, there's a minority of black people that commit crime, yet everybody gets to get stereotyped with something negative, right? If you're saying there's a minority of Jewish people, even though we could take a look at, like I just said, in Haiti, for example, the only billionaire in Haiti is a Jewish man. He did it through owning an infrastructure company in a country that has one of the poorest infrastructures in the world. Like, I need you to explain how that's possible.
I mean, I don't know anything about this man's business. I don't know how you expect me to tell you how this man, who I've never heard of, built a business. It sounds like he built infrastructure in a country that badly needed it, so his company was valuable. And your point about it's a good thing that Jews are good at business, and it's a bad thing that a lot of black people are incarcerated, and so they're not the same. Like, okay, maybe, but the stuff that you guys are saying is not Jews are successful in business, which I agree with you. Jews are disproportionately successful in business. They're successful in science. There are a lot of Jewish Nobel winners. They're successful in politics. But that's very different than saying Jews control the banks or control the media, which is the type of bigoted lie that's gotten Jews killed literally for centuries. And if you don't see the difference between
Saying
that,
they're
you should educate
successful
yourself.
in it is saying the same thing, man. What are
It's
you
not the
saying?
same. Successful and control an industry are not the fucking same thing at all.
Okay.
Playing, man.
So Zach, how is it a different thing if I say if I can look at a lot of the media conglomerates, let's just say in the United States, and a lot of them have Jewish chair people, Jewish CEOs. What's the difference between me saying they are what's the difference between control and success? Explain.
Yeah, well, success is, I think, by and large, a good thing. It is a true statement that Jews have been very successful in America, right? It's obvious. You can't argue against that. That's definitely true. But saying that Jews control the media, right? They're manipulating things. Saying things like Kanye was saying, that the Jewish executives control the entertainment industry, are purposefully keeping black people down. That is a type of lie about Jewish manipulation and control. That is a centuries-old lie about Jewish people that has led to terrible consequences. I don't think this is that complicated that there's a difference between those two. I think that you are smart enough to get that there is a difference.
What you saying that though? What you
That's
saying that though? It's like how many Jewish CEOs of record labels have signed black artists who promote and propagate black genocide?
I mean, do you think rap music promotes black genocide? Like that's something that like the Christian right conservatives used to say when I was growing up. Like I just don't believe that. Like I grew up listening to rap music. I fucking love rap music.
Wait
I
a
don't
minute.
think it's
No,
black
Hey,
no.
genocide.
can I give an example? I'll give an example of what Gorilla's talking about. And I just said this in the last room. Leo Cohen, who's the owner of Def Jam, he was asked, well, not the owner, he was asked by Charlemagne, does he take the artist talking about violence or the conscious rapper? He says, I choose popularity over the person. And so then he says, don't you think that's hypocritical? Leo says, well, I got to make a living. He says, so you'll make a living over promoting violence as opposed to promoting the conscious person. I'm paraphrasing the conversation. And then Charlemagne said, you know, Dame Dash is going to call you a culture vulture. That's what they're speaking to.
I hear you, but
Because
I
now,
don't need
if
to.
I know, let me finish. Because now, if we know that the person that's in charge of this company is only going to promote a certain type of music, and I want to make music or want to be successful, you have some people that are going to make that particular type of music. Whereas the only reason they're making that type of music is because it's what the people that are in control or in charge or whatever word makes you feel nice, because they are in charge. That's what Gorilla's speaking to.
Yeah, I hear you. So a couple of things. I don't need to fucking answer for Leor Cohen. I do not think Leor Cohen or any Jews created rap music to do genocide against black people. I think that's a preposterous conspiracy
They didn't
theory.
create
I
I
didn't
don't
rap
say
need.
that.
music.
No, well,
I
I thought
didn't.
we were
Wait,
doing
wait,
that.
hold. Everybody relax. I don't see what you like to do is try to twist narratives.
man.
I never said they created rap music. I never said they did that. What I did say is that the man that happens to be in charge, which is Jewish, just like when Gorilla gave that example of all those Haitians,
Why
only
does it matter that
2,000
he's
Jewish
Jewish?
people, but
Why do you care that he's Jewish?
here
You
because
don't
that's the
like Jewish,
subject. You came in here to listen. You
brother.
came in here to talk about Jewish people.
Go
That's
open.
why
This
we
is your
talking about
second
Jewish
room today
people.
about are Jewish people the
Once
KKK?
again, but you didn't have to come in here though. We
Well,
wouldn't
you
be
made
talking
this
to you.
room. That's why I
You
came in
wanted
here
to
because
talk
you
about
guys. This
Jewish
is a
people,
very bigoted room.
no
You guys
problem.
are
And so
stupid.
now that we're in here, and this is what happens when you get cut, because now you're wondering why we having this room, because I just cut you trying to say that I said Jewish people created hip hop when I never said that. I'm just showing a living example of how a Jewish man can be in control of something, and he's in
Obviously,
control
they're
No,
of
no,
that
okay.
you
Well, they're
mean
in
label.
very
control, but
successful in it.
Yeah, but I'm
so
using
Okay,
control
so
because
I'm
he said,
trolling him. Yeah, it's same shit.
oh,
but
okay,
we're but
oh, okay, no
Zach,
sweat.
Zach, listen, is he still in here?
I'm
Yeah,
Zach,
he's
here.
still in here.
I made the room, Zach, and I made the room, and I woke up feeling a little confused, and
See, I
the
thought you'd
room,
make a hate room about
the
the Jews. That
nah, the
makes sense.
room is, but Zach, the room is a question. I'm asking a question. I didn't say you are. I said are.
Or black
So
Captain.
are
people,
you?
criminals, that wouldn't be an offensive room.
Are you? No. Are all black people criminals? No,
If I made a room like
because
that,
we
you
will
wouldn't find
come
that
in.
offensive? You're telling me you
No,
wouldn't find that
not at
offensive?
all. You want to make it together?
No, I would
Because
never
you're
make a
asking
room
a
like that because
question.
it's fucking offensive.
Zach, you're
Are
asking.
Jews
I'm
not
asking
criminals?
you, Zach. I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, a question is not a conclusion. It's just a question.
Okay, Zach, here it goes. Are
That's
the
some
people that
bullshit.
live in your home,
Come on, you're
are
smarter
the
than that.
people that live in your home vegan? I'm asking the question. What's the problem, brother? You want to answer the question?
Are Jewish people the modern Klan against Negroes? No, we
Yeah.
are not.
Can you answer the question?
Yes, the answer to the question is no.
Can you give us something to support your no?
Yeah, so let's take each part of this. The title of the room is
Okay.
are the letter R the Jews, and you couldn't spell it because Clubhouse would have shut down this hate room if you spelled it the right way. The new KK, which you also spelled wrongly because if you spelled it right,
I'm
Clubhouse
pretty
wouldn't let you have
slick,
this hate
ain't I,
room
Zach?
against Negroes. Well, no, I'm answering your
Learned this
question.
shit from y'all. Let's
I'm
go.
answering your question. You want me to answer or you want to interrupt me?
No, answer. Go ahead, bro.
Well, talk, pussy.
All right, so the title
I
of the room,
got it. Let him talk.
let me go. The title of the room is "Are Jews the New KKK Against the Negroes?" And so let's take that statement at face value. What is the KKK? The KKK is a group of extremists who not only hated black people but also hated Jews and Catholics, right? That were born in the Reconstruction era after the Civil War and had real prominence in the 1920s and did a bunch of lynchings. So a really offensive group that committed terrorism against black people and were responsible for lynchings in America. That, by the way, like Jewish lawyers helped shut down the KKK to a huge extent. And you're saying, are Jews the equivalent of that now against black people? And Jews are
Yeah.
not lynching black people, and Jews are not controlling media, and they're not committing genocide against black people by promoting rap music. And so, no, your title is wrong, and your title is offensive, and that's why I came in this room, because this is an incredibly bigoted conversation to be had.